Now I know that this Christmas is a bit different than Christmases in the past. We're meeting virtually and online and not able to be in person with as many family and friends as we'd like to.
A bunch of yahoos.
The weather outside is frightful, but we think wherever Rod Phillips might be is probably quite delightful. Oh, not again. This just in, folks. Ontario Finance Minister Rod Phillips has admitted that he jet-setted out of the country earlier this month, presumably to someplace hot and sunny and sandy. That's right, Rod's a senior member of the Doug Ford PC government, the same government that told us all to stay at home and to limit the number of people coming into our homes at Christmas time. But Rod, well, he whipped down to parts unknown to work on his tan, I guess, while telling the rest of us to...
Now I know that this Christmas is a bit different than Christmases in the past. We're meeting virtually and online and not able to be in person with as many family and friends as we'd like to.
Or else. Or else what? Well, just ask Adam Skelly of Adamson Barbecue what the consequences are should a member of the great unwashed masses decide to break a Wuhan virus rule. But the thing is, Sneaky Rod, he got caught, just like a rat with a big hunk of cheese in its mouth. Hey, Doug, does this secret vacation make Phillips a yahoo? If not, why not?
We see these people that are absolutely irresponsible. It's reckless to do what they're doing. And personally, I think it's selfish. You know, a bunch of yahoos.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. We're all in this together, except when we're not. Except when we are part of the political elite. You know about that, don't you, Doug? Remember how back in Easter you told everyone to stay home and then you scuttled off to your cottage? Oops. Come to think of it, does that make you a yahoo too, Doug?
A bunch of yahoos.
But this latest excursion by Phillips is truly egregious. Phillips is part of the cabal that has brutally locked down the economy. Thousands are unemployed. Hundreds of businesses are going bankrupt. But obviously the finance minister doesn't give a rodent's rectum about that. Suck it up, buttercups, and oh hey, pass the tanning butter, will you? And check out this pathetic excuse. Quote, had I been aware of the eventual December 26th shutdown, we would have cancelled, end quote. That doesn't even make sense. How could he not be aware? And if he was clueless of his own government's upcoming policies, why didn't Phillips just cancel his holiday once he did become aware of the shutdown? And another thing, who comprises the we here? Did the whole Phillips clan simply jet off? And another thing, even before the Boxing Day smackdown, we were told, for months actually, not to make any unnecessary trips. Or is Rod's fun in the sun vacay yet again another matter of one law for thee and one law for me? By the way, Roddy, can Ontario businesses, you know, the ones you're pushing into insolvency, use the good old Sergeant Schultz I know nothing excuse like you did when it comes to violating the rules? Or is a selective rule following a matter of ministerial privilege? This is truly beyond the pale, folks, and a pathetic little oopsie, my bad, from Minister Phillips. Well, that just isn't going to cut it, especially when there is evidence to suggest that Phillips was pretending to be in Ontario when he wasn't. Just check out his own Twitter feed. What a lying liar. So please make your voice heard. Go to firephillips.com and sign our petition. When we receive a relevant number of signatures, I'll personally deliver it to Phillips in person. After all, we know where to find him. He says when he gets back from wherever, he'll be quarantining for 14 days. But then again, is that a falsehood too, Mr. Phillips? Please sign our petition. I'll track down this phony baloney and I'll let him know that he is a vile hypocrite. If he doesn't have the decency to resign, then let's get Premier Ford to fire this liar, as in immediately. Once again, firephillips.com. Thank you. Folks, are you tired of the politicians endlessly preaching double standards? One law for thee, one law for me. Well, we're sick of it too. And Rod Phillips is the latest example. Please go to firephillips.com, sign the petition, and I will deliver it in person.